Hey, what's going on, fellow collectors? Let's talk about the most valuable Washington quarters. Let's start at the first one on the list at number 20, the 1955D Silver Washington Quarter. In high grades like MS67 or higher, these can range in values of $15,000 to $25,000. Even ungraded examples that are close to gem condition can sell for around $30 to $40, with mid-MS grades like MS64 to 66 selling for around $150 to $300. At number 19, the 1949D Silver Washington Quarter. When graded really high, like MS67 or higher, these can sell for over $20,000. The 1949D Washington Quarters are really great. There was quite a few of them produced in 49 out of the different mints. Ones that are in lower circulated conditions, just for the silver content, can sell for between $6 and $9. Ones that are in decent grades can usually sell for around $50 to $80, and MS64s are seen selling around $200 pretty regularly. At number 18, the 1953D Washington Quarter. Now in really high grades like Mint State 68, these can sell for $21,000 or more, and with over 56 million of them struck out of Denver that year, there is quite a few of them out there for 1953. On the low end, they can be worth around $6 to $8. MS65 grades and thereabouts usually sell for a couple $100, but once you get to MS67 or higher, these values breach $4,000 to $6,000 or more. At number 17, the 1966 Clad Washington Quarter. Now this is going to be a non-silver quarter, and in really high grades these can be well over $15,000. This is still a pretty early Washington Quarter, but there is over 800 million of them that were produced, so an absolute large amount comparatively to early Washington Quarters through the 30s and 40s. In really good conditions, these coins can be worth a ton of money. When you see them in lower MS grades like MS60 to MS64, they still can sell for around $25 to $40, but when you're getting closer to mint state values, they can sell for well over $1,000, with some selling close to $10,000 in MS68. Even on the low end, you can still sell one of these in really good circulated condition for a couple dollars. At number 16, the 1943S Silver Washington Quarter. This is a really early Washington Quarter, only in the second decade of mintage. High grades like MS67 or higher can sell for well over $18,000, and even ones that are graded in the poorest conditions can sell for around $30 to $40, but just with a silver content of 90%, these coins can sell usually between $6 and $10. At number 15, the 1963D Washington Quarter. Now in really high grades like MS67 or higher, these can sell for well over $10,000. One graded MS68 by PCGS sold through Stack's Bowers a few years ago for $24,000. On the low end, these can still sell in really high circulated conditions for around $8, and in mid grades like MS65, 66, and some 67s can sell for well over $4,000. At number 14, the 1945S Silver Washington Quarter. These on the high end can sell for close to $30,000. Ones in MS67, which is a few, PCGS has only graded 27 of them, and they are valued at roughly $2,000 a piece. Even on the low end, these can sell for around $30 in decent conditions, so the 1945 Washington Quarter is a great one to look for. At number 13, the 1937 Silver Washington Quarter. Record prices for these can reach in upwards of $25,000. Ones that grade around MS67 or so can range from between $500 to $2,000, with MS65s usually selling around the $150 to $200 mark. Even well-circulated but decent condition coins can sell for around $8 to $10. At number 12, the 1936 Washington Quarter. These can also sell for an upwards of $25,000 in the highest of grades. In mid-grades like MS65, they can sell for around $300 to $400, and circulated condition coins can sell for around $8 to $9. At number 11, the 1937 Silver Washington Quarter, with a double die obverse. Not only is this a really good silver quarter to look for, in the 1937, but also in decent grades if it has an error, especially a double die obverse on the front of the coin. It can sell in upwards of $20,000 to $30,000. There was a ton of them comparatively to the other ones for that year coming out of Philadelphia, so it gives you a decent opportunity to look for a DDO Philadelphia coin from 1937. Even the standard coins can sell for around $10, and in MS60 to 63, these can sell in upwards of $150 to $250 for ones with double dies. Ones that have really dramatic doubling on the words "In God We Trust" as well as the date can sell for even higher, with some selling close to $30,000. At number 10, the 1936 S Washington Quarter. These are also an extremely valuable coin, with some of them reaching close to $28,000 in auction. On the low end, these 1936 coins, especially ones from Denver or San Francisco, can get really good money. Coins out of Denver can reach an upwards of $400 to $600 in mid-grades. Ones out of San Francisco are a bit higher and can sell for usually around 10 to 15% more. Ones that are in extremely close to mint state grades like MS67 can sell for well into the thousands. At number 9, the 1950 D over S Washington Quarter. This is another one of those great repunch mint mark errors to look for out of the Washington Quarter series. 1950 D over S's are really fun. They're great additions to any collection, and depending on how extreme the D over S repunch mint mark is, these coins can sell for thousands. One that was graded in MS66 sold for well over $15,000, and there are 3 of the finest examples known in MS67 that have all sold for over $20,000. On the low end, these coins can still sell for around $15 to $18, and in mid-grades can sell for around $1,500. At number 8, the 1943 Washington Quarter with a double die obverse. So this is another DDO coin. These can sell for over $30,000, and a lot of the doubling is seen on "In God We Trust" as well as the word "Liberty." Just in regular conditions for the standard coin, these can sell for $8 to $12, but these double die obverse coins can be really, really valuable. Mint state examples are going to start out close to $10,000, with ones close to MS67 valued at over $25,000. At number 7, the 1941 S Quarter. In close to mint state grades, you're talking a $30,000 to $35,000 quarter. Ones in even mid grades like MS60 to MS65 can sell for close to $300 to $600. On the low end, these silver quarters still are worth between $7 and $13, so they're great to pick up, especially if they're in good circulated condition. At number 6, the 1939 S Washington Quarter. Some of these coins can have really cool color variations on them. In the low end, they can sell for still around $8 to $10. They are a silver quarter. Ones that are graded MS58 or higher sell for well over $100. Ones in the MS60s can sell for close to $300 to $800, with MS67s usually reaching close to the 10 grand mark. There is very few, I believe just one coin graded MS68, and it's valued at over $30,000. At number 5, the 1947 Quarter. These coins have an extremely low amount of them in high grades on the market, and with ones lacking in condition, it makes the others worth so much money. 1947 quarters can be worth really good money. Ones out of the Philadelphia Mint can reach an upwards of $35,000 for ones that are graded close to mint state grade. Even in low-end circulated conditions, these can sell for $4 to $9, and ones in MS 64 to 66 are usually worth well over $100. At number 4, the 1964 D Washington Quarter. Due to it being the last year of issue before the metal change and being a silver quarter, the 1964 Ds had a really low mintage comparatively, and these can be extremely valuable. Ones that are close to mint state can sell for over $30,000, with ones in the MS65 to MS67 ranges selling for close to $1,000. There are a few examples that are in MS68 condition. Those sold for over $35,000, with one selling close to 40 grand only a few years ago. At number 3, the 1948 Washington quarter. One of the finest examples of this coin, graded MS68 Plus, sold for well over $40,000 in auction. These coins can be worth easily $6 to $15 depending on condition, even when they're circulated. Mid-MS grades, like MS55 to 60, usually sell for quite a bit of money in the hundreds, with ones around MS65 or higher selling in the thousands. At number 2, the 1932S Washington quarter. Even in grades like MS65 or lower, even down to MS55, these can sell in the hundreds of dollars. MS55s through 58s are normally seen selling between $200 and $600, with really high grade specimens closer to mint state selling for around $3,000. One of the finest examples, graded MS66, sold for over $40,000 for one of these 1932S coins. There was only 408,000 of them minted, so that extremely low mintage number really makes this coin super valuable if you're able to get one in decent condition. Last on our list is the rarest of all Washington quarters in gem condition, and that is the 1932D. Even for circulated examples, these are typically around the $40 to $80 range. Circulated condition coins are close to mint state, can sell in the hundreds. A coin in the MS60 range can sell well over $1,000, with gem coins selling for over $10,000. A certified example from PCGS, graded MS66, is valued at an amazing $85,000 for one quarter. Now, there are a few other quarters out there like bicentennials and a few that are in other series that are worth far more than these values. There are some outliers out there in the quarter realm in the Washington quarter series that have sold for way more money than these, but these are by far 20 of the most valuable Washington quarters that you can come across. Let me know what you think about the list in the comments. Share to your friends who like to collect coins as well, and let me know what you've come across in your coin and banknote searches lately in the comments. I can't wait to talk about it, so I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next video.